And welcome to Gtaap Live. We're doing a little special thing here.
Yep.
Look into
This
our
Weird.
sister channel? Brother
Parent channel?
Parent channel.
I would say parent.
the more talented channel of our group of channels.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm part of both of them,
You're
but
part
I
of
agree
both of
with
them,
that.
and I agree they are way more talented than us. But we're here to talk a little bit about our other channel that Mac works with, Gtaap and a Prayer.
Yes. So Gtaap Gaming, the name actually comes from our group, Gtaap and a Prayer,
Oh, that's
which
going
is
to take away all the mystery that we were going to have over the Conyers.
well, no, that's the official statement.
Yeah.
Just like how you officially say that jet fuel melts steel beams, but everyone knows that's not true.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, Gtaap and a Prayer is we like to call ourselves a small team of filmmakers that likes to make pretend. And we kind of formed over a great thing called the 48-Hour Film Project, which those who are not familiar with, I'll bring my major award up here.
Brings a major award. So Gtaap and a Prayer have been doing this now for 4 years.
No, it's not even that. 3.
Oh, it's only 3 years. So
Yeah,
3
no,
years-
it's been a wild ride.
So they've been doing this for 3 years now. They've been doing 2 films a year on these 48-hour film fests. They'll do a summer one, which is kind of an overarching story.
Yeah, we lucked out. So the film project is basically you are given a prop, a character, and a line that has to be part of your film, which has to be 7 minutes or less. And you draw a genre out of a hat during the main event where we won Pittsburgh, where you did it at the time that you started the event.
And the award we have here is for 2 years
This is
ago.
our first one. So we peaked early. The first time we competed, it was a group of us. We were all, basically film school kids who had the time. And we did a movie where we pulled silent film, which we were super bummed out about at the beginning until we realized then we don't have to actually make any sound. We could just film. And that was really nice. And we made a movie called Last Man Standing. Last Man Standing is just kind of a slapsticky silent film movie that's all based around a living statue who is our required character. And Victor Carr basically is our character who, in the context of the film, you never see him move. Everything moves around him, but he himself is always just this living statue.
And it's always done through really good edits and jump cuts. But for that film, you guys actually won Best Picture that
We
year.
did. We won the City Award, so that invited us to a bigger film festival, a nationwide one down in Hollywood that we went to. It's February 2015. We all headed down there, and that was just like a once in a lifetime amazing experience, and it was just really, really, really cool.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself yet.
What?
Because it's not once in a lifetime here. So they filmed a bunch of other ones. Like I said, they've been doing this for 3 years now. 2 films.
Yeah,
You've
there's a
actually won-
horror one
yeah,
here in
yeah.
Pittsburgh. It's one of the 7 cities that hosts a horror genre. There's some other ones. There's like I think romance, political, sci-fi, run around the different countries.
Yeah.
But we were lucky that the first horror film they did was the fall after we had done ours.
But you guys have won some Audience Choice Awards and things like that for
Yeah.
your films. But for this year's horror film, which you guys finished up and just posted online,
Yeah, it was like 2
you
3
guys
weeks ago.
swept the board. You guys did.
Well,
You
we
guys
did
did not
sweep.
leave awards for anybody else. Let's be
We
honest.
did get a lot. We did get a lot. So we finally did. We did a horror film, and we during the summer when actually got the horror genre. So we made kind of a goofball dark comedy, and we decided that for this horror we were going to do something really serious. And one of our team, Alex, he had a really deliciously dark idea. In the odd chance we would pull the subgenre for horror, which was mad scientist. Which was a joke because we had pulled it the last 2 times. So we pulled it the 3rd time. And we used Alex's idea, which is all about a mad scientist sort of bringing his wife back from the dead, and we called it Unfinished. And yeah, we won Best Picture. We won our actress, Emma, who is Alex's girlfriend, is an amazing actress, and she got the Scream Queen, which is their version of the Best Actress award. Our main guy, Bill, also won an award for his acting. And last but not least, we also won for editing. Well, we tied for editing. There's another team that shares that with us.
They swept the board. All right,
We did really well.
They did really well. And we just wanted to bring this to light here on our channel because synergy. We like to work with each other and stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, coming from a guy, I've worked with Bill and you guys on other stuff, but
Yeah,
not,
you remember Bill from this side of the channel. He's
from
my
Mega Rad.
co-host for Mega Rad.
Yeah. So I mean, we've met and I've done some little work here and there with them, but I've never really. I let you guys do your 48 hours and I sleep during that time because I only play video games and that's it. But the stuff you did this year is fantastic.
Thanks.
I mean, I've showed it to a bunch of people, and it's funny because the way I present it is I show it to them, and they're like, "Oh, that's really good," and then I'm like, "Well, they made it in 2 days," and they're like, "That is bleeping amazing." If you want to, I don't know if we really want to go too deep into this because we want you to click the thing down.
Yeah, down in the doobly-doo, we'll have the link to the parent
I
channel.
was going to call it the spookily-doo.
Spookily doo.
Because it's a spooky.
It is horror.
It is horror.
I will say
Spooky.
this is definitely a PG-13 or north of that kind of movie. It's not gory or anything, but it's definitely disturbing.
It'll make your skin crawl a bit, and that's exactly what I've had people.
goal.
It's creepy, is what I've
Creepy
had
is a good
everyone explained it to me. But I don't know if you guys want to go a little bit into the process that you guys went through, because I know you guys had a crunch there at the end of everything you were doing.
We were disappointed with our edit at the end because we had 3 minutes to spare, and we know we could have used that 3 minutes to do something else. Actually, no, we were rendering. So the films have to be turned in, and we were rendering the film on the way to it. Actually, we're hoping in a couple of weeks we're going to get the time to. We filmed actually a whole bunch of behind the scenes stuff just because anyone who wasn't doing anything was filming something. So hopefully, this one, it's great that it won because we actually have a lot to show what we did. But the primary thing about it is we found out the first year that the most fun to do with this is love the project for what it is. So you have 48 hours. So like for us, Friday night, you write a script, you figure out what you want to do, you storyboard. We've done actually pre-vising, just grabbing like an iPhone or iPad and kind of filming everything we're going to get the next day. Saturday, you film, and the second you're done, you just dive into post-production. We edited it together, but because of what we wanted to do, we spent a lot more time on polish. Because the nice thing about it, this is our 6th project this way. So we're not...
You aren't rookies anymore.
We're not rookies anymore. So we had time to think about what we wanted to do. And so we spent most of Sunday tightening all of our edits, doing the sound mixing, which I mostly screwed up, but we saved it. It's fine. I didn't pay attention to my monitoring because we were trying to put this spooky... it's called a infrasound.
Right.
An infrasound is frequencies in like the 9 to 13 megahertz range where your senses can barely hear it. Most people don't even consciously hear it, and it's just kind of pulls your skin instead. But I was monitoring that and I screwed everything up, so we had to go redo all the levels.
Excellent.
And then our wizard, Mike, not you, Mike,
Yeah.
other Mike. Mike is a VFX specialist, and he does just amazing work. We always feel bad for him because when his work is popping off the way it's supposed to, nobody notices it. And you'll see if you watch the movie, like he moves some anatomy around in places it shouldn't go, or makes it look the way it's not supposed to. And I mean, he had almost all of that done. The YouTube cut you're watching has, I think, 2 or 3 tweaks. Nothing that we wouldn't have had time to do, but stuff that we needed to get it there on time, and so we left because we were actually rendering the film, finishing it out in the car ride to the drop-off location. So we're very happy. It turned out really, really great, and I don't want to say too much more. I definitely go check it out, and like I said, hopefully we'll have a behind the
Do you want to
scenes
call out any of all the people who worked on it?
Oh yeah, we had a small team. So we had I guess everyone's name's in the credits. So we had Mike Hanley, who's our VFX specialist. He also donated his amazing 4K camera, so he did most of the principal photography for that. We have Bill Lyon, who is our lead actor, also our lead writer, and Bill really brought a unique character to the screen there. We have Alex Koval, and Alex Koval did a great job of letting us use his place. He has a terrible, terrifying murder basement in the basement of his apartment building that we've used twice on our movie Dark Chocolate, which is our summer horror film, as well as this one. And there's still like 6 more rooms we can exploit down there. He also plays the required character, Vince Frank, who is in the movie. We have Emma Neely, who is our lead actress, and she did some... It was really funny. She's like, "Oh, let's go do this. This is going to be fun. And then like we're like, all right, so what we need to do is have an argument, and she just exploded into this amazing argument. And like, okay, well, what we need you to do is we need to make like sounds like you can't talk, and she just made these guttural, terrifying, disgusting noises. Like
it's very disturbing.
she just brought it the whole way, and it was really great, and she totally deserves the award she won. We also had myself, and Ann didn't do a whole lot. And then we had John Hanley, Mike's brother, who mostly ended up holding the boom pole, which is usually like someone has to do it. He also helped set up the sets, draw it, and he's also responsible for giving us our name, which is Unfinished. Which is I would never recommend that as a name, because we kept going like, oh, let's render out the movie, and it says, movie is unfinished. Is the movie not finished rendering, or did the movie is named, okay. And we had that like 4 times, and when you're sleep drunk after being up for 48 hours, like, the brain doesn't work very well.
So, like I said, we're going to put links down the bottom for that, and to some of the other cast members' YouTube pages and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, well,
that way you can kind of
you can get the deets below.
You can kind of get the whole wide gamut of what these more talented, at least than myself, people are doing. Yeah, by quite a bit too. And I kind of, let's be honest, I fell ass backwards into this group. I'm going to be honest with you, I've watched it. I've watched some of your other films, and I've critiqued you guys on some of the other stuff than some of the ones that I didn't like as much and things like that. This one's fantastic. It's by far the best one you guys have done.
Well, thank
you. And honestly, like I said, we're gonna move that one over so we can make space for the other one to go like right here.
That is true. We're probably going to go to Filmpalooza in, I think it's in Seattle.
In Seattle. So honestly, like I said, check it out, guys. I can't give enough praise to your film troupe. I'm going to call it a troupe.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, film troupe. And honestly, check them out.
If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, they're the reasons why Gtaap kind of exists, because you wouldn't really have to know how to do it, and I don't know how to do anything. I'm just here. So, but yeah, check them out. Gtaap and a Prayer, 48-hour Film Fest. Check out the other videos too, because there's some good stuff out there.
There's some good stuff in there, and it's
but yeah, so check it out. We're Gtaap. Go over to Gtaap and a Prayer. Watch, like, subscribe, do all the doobly do, and check it out. They're good. They're real good.
All right. I'm Mac.
I'm Kaz.
See ya.